Hi, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me. Today we're going to go over what happened in my interview and look at my interview results that we got from Palfish. So here's the feedback that I got from the interview. Most of my grades were average, so I guess that's okay. I wish I did a little bit better, but hey, it was my first try. I've heard some people got perfect, so there's obviously higher scores. But we'll go over what I got. So number one is AR, using those pop-up faces. I got an average score. So it says you should use more AR filters when you are teaching. So like I said, for me it was a little more difficult. Of course, it was my first time trying to teach and use the AR, because I messed with it before, but when you're teaching it's just a little bit more difficult to focus on that. Next one was attitude. My attitude, I got an average score for that as well, and they said that you should be more excited when you are teaching. Smile more, and remember that you're talking to children. So again, this was one of my things. It's kind of a little bit hard when you're not actually talking to a child, interacting with them, getting their feedback, seeing if they are making mistakes, see if they are getting them correct. But again, average, not bad. My background. So one point about my background, which I talked to my group about. When you're in Palfish, when you look at your background, it looks backwards. So I had my words teacher Vinny. I had them backwards, so when you looked at the screen, they were forwards. But I guess that wasn't needed. But again, they actually didn't give me any private comments saying that my stuff was backwards. So I did get more backgrounds. I'll show you in another video my school setup, since I got some extra things from Michael's. Next is the one that I got the worst score on, props. I got fair, and it says you didn't use related teaching props. You didn't prepare props for rewarding children, aka puppets, funny glasses, sticker sheet, etc. I guess maybe I just didn't use the props enough when teaching, maybe showing the bear and showing a smile face. But I did have that. I did actually have funny glasses, but again, it's hard to pack all that in 25 minutes. So at least most of my scores were average. Next one was speed. Control the time for teaching slides. 25 minutes for 25 slides. Each one needs 1 minute. Going through and counting the one that you go through, I think it actually has 19 slides and maybe a little bit more than a minute per slide. But definitely next time I'll pay more attention to it. With the training one though, you are supposed to speak before you actually start teaching. So although it's 25 minutes, they give you 30 minutes for the interview. So I should have had a timer. That probably would have helped me when I actually started the class. My last one was my TPR, which is of course using your hands, pointing to eyes, nose, mouth, listening. I got an average score for that. It says you need to use more body language to teach the children. Use more circle when you are teaching. I guess they want us to use more circles when we're pointing out things, asking the children to circle things. Again, this was different because it was a training. You weren't actually with somebody. That was my score for my interview. Again, I guess I actually did a little bit better than I thought I did. Now, like I said, I went through YouTube and I watched a bunch of different videos and picked out from what I like. Again, maybe there's something that I did that you like, which you can use, and maybe there's things that you didn't like, which I didn't do good on, which you should not use. But again, everyone has their own teaching style. Everyone has their own props and what they like to use. So I just like to say, continue to your teaching and hope the best for you. And we'll see you in the next video.